Computer, change the dining room to blue. Very nice. Change the dining room to red. Excellent. To green.
Okay, let me show you how easy it is to get these bulbs set up. It's easy, y'all. Did I say it's easy? Okay, so you get 4 in the pack, and they're going for, if I can get the box open, they're going for $34.99 out there on Amazon. And this is what they look like. Pretty much like a standard LED ceiling fan bulb. And it's the standard size ceiling fan bulb. This is an E12 candelabra bulb. That's E12 candelabra bulb. That's E12. Okay, now a couple of housekeeping items before we get into the setup. Oh, you do get an instructions manual as well, but you won't need that because I'm going to walk you through this. Now, first, you want to make sure your Wi-Fi at home is 2.4 gigahertz. Because these bulbs are not compatible with 5.8 gigahertz. Now, these days, most internet service providers will transmit both signals with auto switching, and that's just to make sure you always maintain the best quality signal. But what you'll need to do is have these split so you can select which signal you want. You should be able to reach out to your ISP to do that, or you can probably just Google it and do it yourself. So these bulbs can be controlled using the Smart Life app, but they can also be controlled using the Amazon Alexa or Google Assistant enabled device. You can control these bulbs from the app even when you're away from home. It's really cool what you can do. So let's just get on into the setup. Okay, so let's get on into the Smart Life app first. And after you've set up your account and everything, get to where you're at this point with me. Okay, you see the plus sign in the upper right hand corner? That's how we're going to start setting up the bulbs. But the first thing we need to do is we need to go put the bulbs in pairing mode. So let's go to the dining room and put those ceiling fan bulbs in pairing mode. Come on. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to turn the lights off and on 3 times. So this is 1, this is 2, and this is 3. The lights should start flashing fast. Okay, they are. Now, we're gonna go back to the app. I probably should have just brought my phone with me. But yep, it's picking them up. So you can see it's picking up the 3 bulbs. We're just gonna click on add. Look how easy this is, you guys. Okay, again, make sure your Wi-Fi is 2.4 gigahertz and it's going to start connecting, okay? Now I'm gonna go in here just to make sure I'm close enough to the bulbs that we connect, okay? And when I get LED bulbs, I always search for ones that use the Smart Life app because I find it to be the most reliable and the setup is really easy. So if you're looking to get into LED smart bulbs, make sure you find ones that are using the Smart Life app. To me, it's just much, much easier. Okay, as you can see, we are connected. We're gonna click next. And now what it wants you to do is to select which room you wanna group those bulbs in. You can even change the name of the bulb, and I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna change the bulb to ceiling fan. Ceiling fan bulb. And let's just copy that over. We're gonna select dining room. Okay, hit done. And as you can see, we are all connected. Now, we're gonna start testing this. So I'm gonna show you here that you can control each light individually using the app. So let's do that. I'm just gonna click on each and there you go. We're gonna turn them back on. Now, what we can do here is we can click into one of the bulbs and now we have some other settings. We can control the temperature of the light. Now you can see it's more of a
daylight color. We can change that back to warm. But here's what's cool. We can change the color. How cool is that? See that? Very nice, right? Okay, now there's some other things you can do. There's some scenes here. You can do music sync. I'll let you guys play with all of that, but let me show you what some of these scenes are. You can do read. So that's a light that's pleasant for reading. For working, looks like that's a little bit more white and bright. Leisure, soft light, can do colorful. You get the idea here, okay? And there's even a night light there. Okay, so I'm gonna go back here. Okay, so next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you how to set this up with your smart device. I'm sorry, your smart assistant, like the Amazon one and the Google one. And one of the reasons why I recommend setting it up with one of those types of voice assistants is you can control all the bulbs together at one time more easily. And you can pretty much do everything you need to do. Everything from turning the lights on and off, to changing the color, to changing the brightness. So it's very, very useful. So here's what you're gonna do. Let's come over to me. See where it says the Amazon app and Google Assistant? We're gonna do the Amazon one. Okay, it says already linked. Oh, that's because I already have other devices or other bulbs connected to the Amazon app. But I'm gonna go ahead and do a re-login. Okay, and I'm just gonna click on link. And basically to do this, and I'll show you the steps, but basically to do this, you're going to the Amazon app. Let's go ahead and do that. And then you're gonna go to skills and games. And then you're just gonna search for Smart Life. Okay, and essentially what you're doing here is you're just linking the Smart Life app to the Amazon app. And once again, I've already done that. Okay, let's go over to devices. What we're gonna do now, see how it says 3 devices discovered? That's one of the great things about this app is when you add new devices, the Amazon app automatically detects them. So we're gonna click on view. There they are, all 3. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna group these now. Okay, see this? And you can control them right from the Amazon app, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and get these grouped. So I'm gonna click on the plus sign up there and I'm gonna select add group. And it's saying create a room or device group. That's what I want. Next, we're gonna do the dining room. Next, and we're gonna select those 3 ceiling fan bulbs. Next, okay. And if you have any devices in that particular room, you can add them here, but I don't have any in that room. So we're just gonna skip that, click done, and we're done. Now, this next phase is where I'm gonna actually show you how to use the Amazon device. I'm using an Echo to control these bulbs. Okay, so stick with me and we're gonna have some fun. Okay, now I'm gonna be using my Amazon Echo device to control the lights. Now what I've done to make sure I don't cause your device to go off, I've changed the name of mine to Computer. Computer, okay? So let's try this. Computer, change the dining... Hang on. Computer, change the dining room to blue. Very nice. Computer, change the dining room to red. Excellent. Computer, change the dining room to change the dining room to green. Sweet. Computer, change the dining room to purple. Okay, so you get the idea here. Computer, change the dining room to white. Okay, now let me show you what else you can do. We're gonna dim the lights. Computer, dim the lights in the dining room. See that? Very slight. Let's try a percentage. Computer, change the dining room to 25%. Very nice. Computer, change the dining room to 100%. Okay, so you get the idea here. Very, very useful, very, very simple. And oh, one of the more important things, computer, turn off the dining room. Excellent. So here's what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to leave my lights powered on all the time, meaning the light switch will be on all the time, and I'm just going to control it with my voice. Now, some of the other cool things you can do is if you have LED bulbs or smart plugs in multiple rooms throughout your home, you can kind of group them all together and say all lights on or all lights off, or turn on the dining room and the living room, or you get the idea. Computer, dining room on. All right, sweetness.